What is going on YouTube? It is FlopFish here, and welcome to another edition of Sports Cards Saturday. We got a nice little background decoration now, which I'll get into in a little bit here. But we actually have a Mailday, if you can see the card peeking out of the top, and it is actually of Upper Deck Trilogy. Gonna talk about that. Gonna showcase some of the other stuff I have in my collection, and just gonna overall, do a nice little kind of overall video for you guys here. So we're gonna talk about Trilogy first, and my Mailday was of Jonas Brodin auto. This is actually from a while ago, but it is numbered out of 699, so very nice card there. It's the highest tier to get. There's normally for rookie tiering, there's normally like your top 6 players or so in a tier that are really short printed that are hard to get. So like for example, they'd be only 99 copies, whereas the rest of the players they'd have 249 copies. But Trilogy actually did it a little bit differently, so all rookies have all different 3 tiers, which is kind of cool. I kind of like it, and it just is more autographs here to have. And so there's 3 tiers. There's out of 699, which is the easiest to pull, obviously. There's a out of 399, which I actually have a Galchenyuk of. I just can't get it yet because I am in the process of moving, and I'm just holding it until I move. So I'll show you guys when that gets in. And then there's an out of 49, which is a tougher pull, and they look absolutely phenomenal. All of them do. But Trilogy is a very nice product. It is a higher end product. I don't know if you can see the thickness on this. It is a little bit thicker, but again, it is a very nice high end product, and it's designed really well. Typically speaking, here you get per your average box, which is 250 to 270 bucks probably, more or less at most of your card shops here. Let's see here. It's 270. You get about 5 autographs, 6 autographs, 2 jersey cards, and then 1 crystal thick card. So one of the autographs is like on a thick plastic kind of material. They look really good. And then you get another type of those plastic material inserts. And then you get a signature on like a fake puck with an NHL logo on it, which look really cool. And you get about 3 or 4 rookie signatures. There's also base autographs, and then the jerseys are all triple jerseys. So it's a pretty good product. You get that per box, which is actually fairly decent when you break it down to the price for your hits compared to other products. And especially with the double rookie crop and the way these are selling, even in the summer, it is definitely a really good product. And actually, I'm going to hold on to the Brodin for a little bit because he's not selling very well right now, but I'm sure he will in a few years. So going to hold on to him, as this is a fairly nice card to have. And again, the Yakupovs of this sell for a ton. Same with like the Galchenyuks and stuff. But yeah, so that's it for that. Trilogy, again, very nice product. If you're going to be doing a group break of it, your top 2 teams are Montreal and Edmonton, then Boston. Then after that, there's just this giant slide, as there's no really other teams that are up there with them. And then after that, you can kind of go for your PC. But Florida's a really good team in this. Minnesota's actually a really good team in this. And yeah, so that's about it for that. I actually want to get into some stuff about like my other parts of my collection. Like first off, I'm gonna talk about actually this Beanie Baby right here. So it's a Canucks one. One of my favorite players growing up was actually Brendan Morrison. And when I was younger, he actually signed this for me. It's a cool little momentum, and I actually just found it, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. So some other types of hockey memorabilia are pretty cool to have. Another thing I have is actually a puck from the 2006 World Juniors that I was lucky enough to be able to attend, and this is actually from a practice here. This is actually from the USA and the Swiss, and believe it or not, Phil Kessel actually gave me this puck, and it is pretty cool. But this game was when the Swiss tied the USA 1-1, and that was a huge deal because that meant Canada pretty much just had to beat the USA to win, and to win the conference/division, or yeah, the pool they were in. So that was a pretty big deal back then, and it was the first time the Swiss really responded to. I remember there was this guy that was cheering for Switzerland that had this giant bell at the game too. It's an awesome atmosphere, and pretty much the entire crowd was cheering for the Swiss. And Schneider was also in net for the States, so it was a pretty cool game to watch. And yeah, another thing I have here, I guess I'll do a few different types. I have this baseball here, and I actually got this. I'll actually get into how I got this in a quick second here. It's actually from a program called Upper Deck Kids. It's not in effect anymore, but you used to be able to enter these codes like on the back of this brochure insert here. From Upper Deck, it's like EYUZH. You'd enter that in on their site, and it'd give you points. And after so many points, you could redeem stuff. And I actually got a fair amount from them because I ended up just wasting full days finding codes online off eBay and entering them all in. Bit of a no life, but I got some pretty cool stuff from it. I got this. I got a couple boxes of baseball cards, and got a pretty cool hockey puck that I do want to showcase here, as this one's actually fairly valuable, but that one is also authenticated. I also have, I think it's a Mark Hotsay, I want to say baseball. I'm pretty sure that's who it is at least. And then probably the coolest thing I got from that, I'm actually gonna save this for a little bit. I'm going to talk about another thing I got in actually from EA Sports a while ago, and this one's actually really cool. I don't know if you guys have seen the video or not, but they actually sent me some stuff. They sent me like a Clojure bobblehead, and then a whole bunch of signed covers. So we have Michael Backlund, Zibanejad. Who else do we have? I don't really want to put these down. We have Evander Kane. So that's a pretty cool one. I do like Evander Kane. He played for the Vancouver Giants, who I am a pretty big fan of, and so that's pretty cool to have. And then Phil Kessel, Phil the Thrill himself. So that's, again, nice one to have. He actually signed in blue ink, so kind of different. I think he's the only one that did. You can kind of see one of them peek out there. Alright, let's try to keep these all intact here. Then Jordan Eberle. You can see the colors beneath the next one. Jordan Eberle is probably the big. If I were to sell them all, he'd probably get the most money out of all of them, which is kind of funny. Actually, you know what? No, the next one could give it a run for its money because it is Henrik Sedin, and these just look gorgeous. So, huge thanks to EA. I got all 6 out of 7 Canadian teams. I guess they didn't have any Subban ones, which, you know, I'm perfectly fine with. As much as I wanted a Subban one too, because it's an amazing defenseman and it would have completed all 7. It's still very nice for them to give me 6, and to give me any, actually. And they also donned this hat and actually gave me this hat as well. And I remember a while ago that Dubnyk and the Nuge were actually in Vancouver at the EA Sports headquarters shooting pucks off their roof. And it's actually a signed hat of both Dubnyk and Nugent Hopkins. I actually have a video of the unboxing of this if you guys want to go check it out. I'll make sure to leave it in the description below. But again, nice hat, and it's pretty cool to see both of them signed. So, fairly cool piece. And then the last piece I do want to showcase here is actually another thing I got from that Upper Deck Kids program. So it's actually a signed puck with a nice certificate of authenticity. And it's actually a pretty beauty puck. So I actually got a display case for this. I'm saying actually a lot, but see, so there's the display case, there's the puck, that's all I need to see. It's a signed puck, and it's actually a signed Young Stars game puck of Ryan Getzlaf. So this is actually a really, really cool piece, and we'll move the Beanie Baby out of the way to hit all my medals. It's actually a really, really cool piece to the collection, and it's actually got the nice certificate of authenticity, and this is an official puck signed by Ryan Getzlaf during the week of the 2007 All-Star Game. So this is pretty much when he was at the All-Star Game, and he signed it and got the certificate of authenticity. The numbers match up on there, so it is authentic. But again, pretty cool piece in my collection. Something I wanted to share with you guys. Anyways, guys, as always, hope you enjoyed the video. Take it easy, and peace out.